Oops. No, I skipped dialogue again. I hate that. I hate that. Why does it do that? Why am I controlling to do? Ding dong, bing bong. Ding dong, bing bong.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine. Get ready for your second day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Well, it's your second day, but technically your first morning, so let's start it off on the right foot. I've prepared a fabulous breakfast banquet to give you plenty of energy and bloodlust for the day ahead. Everyone, make your way to the cafeteria on the double.
On the double. And mine will be there, and Kakura too. Some kind of wake-up call. What a depressing day to wake up. I didn't like the sound of that giving plenty of bloodlust stuff either. I hope he hasn't laced our food with something to make us more aggressive. I guess I should head to the cafeteria. I don't want any trouble. The music reminds me very Danganronpa, and I really like Danganronpa music. I should have opened the map and just teleported, but then I would have missed this. There it is again, a totally open, unblocked sky. I can't get used to it. Every time I look up, it's like a reminder how bizarre this whole thing is. Seeing like the sky is giving me this weird, uneasy feeling, like I could get stuck up into it and keep falling. If I stay here long enough, well, infinite space. No, there's no way I can get used to something that's so unnatural. I gotta go back to my nice, safe little residential complex. Is there any friends here? Oh, what was that? Oh, roof north. Oh, so we can actually see the other bedrooms. So I'm assuming that means there's a hangout. Map. I pressed the wrong button to open the map, but... Oh? Okay, so... I keep doing it again. Do. Hi, sir.
Yeah.
I know you must be excited, but getting to live in an awesome school like this, but don't let your guard down. The invaders are still out there. Your soldiers are basically immortal now, so you got nothing to fear from them.
Hey!
Right, immortal. What exactly do you mean by that, though? I told you before, didn't I? It's all thanks to our friends, the Hinominia. No matter how serious your injuries are, it will fix you up good as new.
Oh.
Of course, you'll still have to deal with the pain of the fatal injury, so don't get too compliant. I don't want you getting sloppy out there on the battlefield. You gotta fight like your life depends on it every time. Fair. So this is not Fire Emblem based then, where there's like a mode in Fire Emblem. I've never played any Fire Emblem games, but I've watched people play Fire Emblem, in where like, oh, if your partner goes down, they're not gone forever. This is so crazy. I can barely believe all this is really happening. All right, everybody, dig right in and get yourself all the fuel and get fueled up. Didn't you hear me? I said dig in. This is no time to worry about proper table manners. Dig into what? Half of us are stuck with dry bread again. Personally, I'm grateful we have anything to eat at all. We've had days in the TCR where we had to make do with much less than this. Brother dearest, please, I don't want to think about it. Let me guess, if we want anything more substantial, we have to agree to fight. In that case, I'll stick with the dry bread. Boring, plain, flavorless dry bread. Shoot yourself, but there's one more thing I need to from you. I planned to do this on the day you transferred in, but I had to push it back because of the enemy attack. What is it this time? I want you to take a tour of the Last Defense Academy campus. We're going to be living here, so you might as well get to know the place. There's a ton of rooms and facility you haven't seen yet. Sounds like fun. We got any rooms where the doors lock behind you and you have to solve an obscure logic puzzle to get out? If there are, you can go in on your own. There is no ordinary school, you know. You're bound to find something to surprise you. So once you all finish breakfast, put on your walking boots and go explore your new home. I feel like we're all playing right into Suri's hand, but we should probably try to get a better idea what kind of place this is. We might even turn some clues to special something while protecting it. No time like the present. Let's take a look around. Oh, that's so cool. Objectives. I like that. Check guide. Let's check you out. What the? Oh, it's you, Damur. What are you doing alone in the dark in here? Aren't the lights working? Looks like they're not, but it's cool. I actually prefer it this way. The real world is a little too bright for me. Hard, bright, and violent. Sometimes it just gets through it is a real drain. I don't know about that. For me, spending all day in this kind of darkness would probably be much worse. Sure, there's a lot of fancy equipment in here. I wonder what this does. Oh, I've seen these in the movies and stuff. You climb inside the pod and fire it up, and your consciousness is transported into another world, like virtual reality. They are so advanced. You get to leave your old life behind and live in a world totally tailored to your whims. I wish I had one of these at home. That sounds a little too good to be true. I'm assuming this is the pods that you revived from. Looks like this one is broken though, just like me. I've tried every button and switch I could find, but it won't turn on. Is it okay for us to be touching stuff without really knowing what it does? Of course not. I just told you the damn thing's broken, didn't it? Whoa, why is she so angry all of a sudden? Unless I can get Sari to fix this, escaping into a perfect fantasy world is going to be just that, a fantasy. Now she's crying. I can't keep up with this girl's mood swings. And more importantly, is these machines really broken? I can't tell myself. Guess I'll take Damari's word for it. No! Expect it yourself, you idiot. This psychopath. You can't let this psychopath be in charge of anything here. I don't want to talk to you. Oh my god, I keep pressing the wrong button again. I don't want to talk to you, but it'd be easier. Where are you? Ah, Tamuki, you came to check out this area too? Huh? Yeah, what is it? Some kind of entrance hall? Huh. Entrance and exit, of course. Even if we left the school from here, we still have to conduct with the wall of flames. You're welcome to leave the school building at your own direction, but there's no real point in doing so. Wow, where do you come from? As your commanding officer, it's my duty to offer guidance and support whenever you need it. I can appear anywhere on the school grounds. Anyhow, even if you make it past the flames, there's just a whole lot of nothing on the other side.
Hey.
But if you feel like a chance to see you, be my guest. He's gone. How does he move so fast? Don't worry about him. I'll find something more interesting. I found something more interesting. How? Those machines over there, go take a look at them. What are these statue things? Oh, they're him. They're fire extinguishers? What's so interesting about these? What are they even for? It seems they're a special model of fire extinguishers. Huh? Fire extinguishers. That's right. I put them here so in case you use them to go exploring. You again. Would you mind telling Tamuki what you told me? No sooner said than done. During your stay here, there might be times when you want to wander off school grounds and explore the surrounding area. That's where these fire extinguishers come in. Why do I feel like I'm having a deja vu moment right now? With a little help from your Hinomiya, you can use these to temporarily put a hole in the wall and open a way forward. Whoa, wait a minute. You're saying we can actually put out the undying flame? Temporarily. There's nothing stopping us from being from using these. Just getting out of here and getting out. Yeah, your pal Atsuki has the same idea, but there's nothing but ruins out there. Just ruins? You might find usual bits of pieces among the rubble, or maybe some items you can still use in the whole town, but if the invaders don't get to you first. But that's if the invaders don't get to you first. There's invaders out there? Oh sure, the place is crawling with them. The wall of fire, they're to keep them out, remember? Not only that, but you can't be revived if you die outside the school grounds. It's dangerous business going out the door into the unknown. And we're a long way from Tokyo Residential Complex here. You'll never make it on foot, so don't even think about it. So much for that idea. Coming up with plans to escape will only lead you to despair. I'm sure you could find much more productive use of your time. Let's focus on protecting the school and by extension humanity for the next 99 days, and ensuring peaceful and harmonious future. You all want this story to have a happy ending, don't you? That's beyond the wall is just ruins. At least we have hope now. If there's a way to get past the flames, there's a way for us to get home. Weren't you listening just now? Sir said we are too far away from the complex to make it on our own. I wouldn't put too much stock into anything he says. In fact, isn't it a little suspicious he went out on his way to let us know that? There must be some way to get back to the TRC. He's just hiding it from us. Personally, I think the truth is exact opposite of what he said, and the best use of our time isn't following his orders, but fighting a way home. Okay. You might be wrong, though. I refuse to believe this future of humanity could possibly depend on us. Well, we'll get out of this somehow. That's the idea I'm putting my faith in. He's determined to defy him to the very end. This is gonna be so stupid! To be honest, I can't say for sure that he's making the wrong choice. That's what makes this so hard. Where's this guy? I pressed the wrong button again. Why are you all... Yes, this is something... Yes, there's something wrong. Oh, I'm in your way, aren't I? I'm sorry, I shouldn't have bothered, blah, blah, blah. It's fine. You know, I'm warning you, talking to a feeble dweeb like me, only I regret my choices. Not to mention how your reputation will suffer for being seen with me on popularity as profound as me might be contagious, you know? You're really better off ignoring me like everyone else. Don't you think of me as a person. Think of me as a pile of garbage that randomly make me... Oh my god. Kind of spaced out halfway through what he was saying. I think it boiled down saying, don't talk to me though. Who's here? No siblings. Ooh, what's this? Training rooms. Oh my god, I keep doing it. I'm gonna throw up. Bleh. We're the twins. I missed them completely, didn't I? I did.
Huh?
Hello again, Mr. Simio. Do you have a moment? Sure, what's up? I'm sure you'll think this is a stupid question, but from the Tokyo Residential Complex too, aren't you? Well, yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Of course, it's the same for everyone else. Until a few days ago, we were all living there. But isn't it strange that none of us ever met before, apart from me and my dear brother?
Huh?
I don't know. It seems natural enough for me. I mean, the complex is a big place. I see. It doesn't bother you at all. What's with all that about? Those two just kept getting together. Is the complex not that big? Are they implying it's not that big? And that we should have... Is there like only one school district? Like one high school district? This room, it says training room on the door, but... Oops. But it looks more like a video game arcade. How are you supposed to train in here? Hey, Tamuki, you've been checking out this place too, right? Yeah, a little. The more I see it, the less of it I like it. Who was in charge of the decor in here? There ain't a shred of class in the whole damn school. Where's the leopard print sofa, the hot pink drapes, the gladded doorknob? Is that so much to ask? Is that his idea of class? Looks like some old video game arcade. How are you supposed to train with this? Upgrade class weapons. Oh, interesting. Upgrade weapons. VR training. All these machines just look like arcade games to me. Remarkable, sir. You picked out the best one in the house. You clearly have impeccable taste. Stop jumping out at me like that. This is the Academy state-of-the-art VR training machine. I mean, using your actual muscles and getting all sweaty is just so last century, am I right? This is why we developed these machines, to help you hone your skills using your own natural impulses and our cutting-edge technology. I don't get it. Will playing the game really help us? Your hemp gets stronger the more you use it, just like your muscles, your brains, and your bounding pony. You should consider dropping by the training room when you are off duty. You can get some friends together for a group session.
Hey!
Just keep it in your pants when there's ladies present, okay?
Hey!
What is in my pants is none of your business, you little pervert. VR training, I gotta admit, I'm kind of curious about it. Maybe I'll give it a try later. Maybe I'll give it a try later. Okay. And this is to upgrade weapons. Interesting. I don't want to talk to you, but... Ooh, why are you picked up? Alright. Alright, left or right? Left or right? Or just be right next to me, please. I pressed the wrong buttons. I was wrong. I saw him. I think I saw him. I saw something that looks like a silhouette. God damn it, I was wrong. There he is. Oh man, I gotta get out of here. I can't wait 100 days. What we're gonna say about this? I can't just take 100 days off out of nowhere. They'll fire me for sure. Oh, you have a job? What? Is that so hard to believe? You're saying I'm so poor? I probably too stupid to find work? Don't look down on me, Mr. Richie Rich McRicherson. Or if you're gonna look down on me, do it by giving me money. You don't have to get off offended or anything like that. Besides, my family's not even all that rich. Not all that rich, he says. Listen, you can call yourself comfortable or middle class or whatever. It won't change the fact that we live in totally different worlds. If I don't work, I don't get paid, and if I don't get paid, there's a kid back home who goes hungry. You're supporting your family all on your own? What? You're feeling sorry for me now? Good, you should. My regular life has a hard enough already. Bringing me here on top of that is overkill. It's unfair, right? You think so too, don't you? Can you talk to Sarah and get him to send me home? That got to be an exemption for special family circumstances. It's the law. I should send him right away. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. I know, but it's worth a try, right? But even if I'm stuck here, I'm not fighting anyone. I ain't no battle maniac. I just want to get through this without getting hurt. Once Gaku gets going, he just keeps going to himself more and more. I should probably just leave him to tire him out. Alright, cool. Let's talk to you. Oops. The infirmary. Oh, so this is where we heal. This must be the infirmary. But when I think infirmary, there definitely isn't kind of room that comes to mind. Although I guess that could apply at any part of the school. I know you already made your thoughts this clear, but are you sure you don't want to fight alongside the rest of us? No, absolutely not. Just thinking about it, it's gonna make me feel like I'm gonna... What's wrong? Let's just say I'm not suited for combat, like, oh, physiological levels, sorry. Physiological? What is she even talking about? It has something to do with her... to do with how she always starts looking queasy when we talk about fighting. Oh, poor girl. Manual. There's some instruction manual here. I describe how the corpse recovery drones and revival automatic work. It says that the drones are only efficient in the school grounds and cannot recover a body outside. Also, the bodies still have to be fresh, in other words, recently dead, for the revival automatic to work on them. From the sound of it, if someone dies outside the wall, by the time we go back to them, it will be too late. Okay, I smell food. This machine is the same flying coffin that rescued Damori from the battlefield. Siri called it a corpse recovery something. When a member of the special defense unit dies in action, the corpse recovery drones will automatically retrieve their bodies. That's what the manual says anyways. It's all completely automatic, huh? Seems like it. When the school defense system detects one of us has dead. Wow, it sounds so creepy saying that out loud. Anyways, when that happens, it launches a drone to find the body and brings it back to the infirmary. And once it gets here, you'll see the big machine over there. There, according to this, it's a revive-o-matic. That seems important because we've got fucking miniguns strapped to it. It got data all of us right now to our genetic code. It cross-referenced those records to figure out who's in the pod. From there, it used some kind of ultra complex process to reconstruct the body back to its original state. Then we're alive again, just like that. Why does it have to verify who the victim is first, though? Maybe so our enemies can't use the machine if it falls into their hands. So we really gets a chance to show her serious side is when the machines are involved. This sure is amazing tech. I still can't figure out the exact mechanics it used to install life back into the body. I'm not satisfied writing it off as just the Himonia did it. That makes it sound more like magic than real technology. While we're on the subject, Himonia itself is pretty fishy. Supposed to infuse our body with a suspicious power, right? But how does it do that exactly? Maybe we'll find out more about it someday. Not unless me and the others hold out and agree to fight too. Sorry, but there's no way that's happening. Seriously, who's in charge of picking the members of this unit? What kind of criteria did they use to fix it? Oh no, something tells me the only way to find out is to keep fighting. We just have to keep going in circles here. But we keep going in circles here. Map. Oh, there's only 3 floors? Some rooms are just classrooms. Defense room door. And then war room. We'll go to the war room, Ross. Whoa. Okay. What in the? Surprisingly, the door stood in the middle of otherwise a non-consensual looking space, definitely blocking the way forward. The hallway and classrooms of the schools were all pretty strange, but this put them all to shame. It wasn't so much the door itself that was out of place, but what was in front of it. I'm gonna assume. Tell me, what is it that made you decide to fight after all? Well, once started talking about people we care about being in danger, I didn't feel like I had much of a choice. So you did it to protect those close to you? How? Very normal. Normal? Yeah, I guess so. How about you, Hiyaraku? We're not talking about me here. But if it was okay for her to ask me, maybe I should just try a different approach. Then can you tell me how you got so strong? You're clearly on a whole different level compared to the rest of us. That's nothing too remarkable, really. With things how they are now, I prefer not to talk about it. What do you mean with things how they are now? I said I don't want to talk about it. She shut me down again. It's hard to work at getting anything out of this girl. Probably shouldn't press any further. I definitely don't want to end up on her bad side. Dunk. This door looks pretty solid. More importantly, that weird fire in front of it. They're undying flames. I thought so, but why are they here inside the school? To stop anyone from opening this door, I imagine. Is it that important then? Yes, whatever is behind this door is the thing we're fighting to protect from the invaders. Right behind this door is something that we could wipe out humanity in the wrong hands. I wonder what it is. Do you think we'll ever find out? We could try breaking down the door ourselves, but that may prove difficult. Convincing the others to join the fight so Sari will tell us the truth seems more like an efficient choice to me. I don't think convincing them will be that easy. This kind of decision is something they have to come on their own. You're still thinking like a civilian. You need to toughen up or else we'll end up worst possible scenario. What do you mean? Let's just say if in everyone's best interest to get to the others onto the battlefield with the rest of it. By any means necessary. It sounds like she has something in her mind already. She wouldn't force them to fight against their will, would she? Maybe we may not know each other very long, but I definitely imagine Hiruku taking a hardline approach with everyone who refuses to do as she says. There's something about her that radiates authority, leaving no room for argument. Alright, the war room. Defense system. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm gonna have to hear you talk, aren't I? Yeah. Computer.
Huh?
What's this small computer here for? Does it do anything special? It contains electronic copies of the manual of different equipment and facility around the school. It's convenient to have it all in one place, don't you think? Yeah. This stuff can get pretty technical, though. You might want to get one of your smart friends to explain it to you.
Hey!
Alright, well. What's this machine here? It looks important. That controller of the school's central defense system is the core of the entire last Defense Academy experience. Without this, there's no early warning system, no defensive barrier, no automatic battle no nothing. It controls battle functioning like defense mode and radar, along with more everyday stuff like electricity and water supply. It's a true supercomputer that keeps all aspects of this school up and running without any need for extra engineers or maintenance staff. It's all completely automatic, huh? Whoa, I can tell you what you're thinking. If it's all automatic, why do we need serve for? But my role here is just as important as the computer. No one can motivate you or affect your moral like I can. He's right about that, but not in the way he's thinking. Hey there, Sumio. How about your expedition on campus going? If you need help or advice with anything, feel free to let me know. Don't think of me as your commanding officer. Think of me as your friend, a friend who commands respect and direct your every move, but in a fun way. You got some nerve acting friendly after forcing us into this mess up. Which side is he on anyways? Does he care about even saving humanity like he was saying, or does he have some kind of ulterior motives? Oh, do you come here for another explanation of what your Hinomiya can do? This power is the key to your success and survival here at the Academy. It's worth your while to have a firm grasp on the basics. Sure. The heteromatic infused blade you all carry, infusers for short, are principles of human achievements and integrity. When you stab it into your heart, a miracle power flows into your body, transforming your regular old blood into superhuman heomania. By harnessing that power and shaping it into your physical form, you all gain access to your class armor and class weapons. A class weapon is a manifestation of your own intake strength, and each one is just as unique as you are. Activating your harmonia for the first time should be almost unlock your specialist skills. These are additional abilities with wider array of applicants. Learning to use them strategically will make you better fighters than ever. Okay, but how does it do all that? What's the actual process behind? Don't get so hung up on the details. Surrender to the heat of battle, y'all. Yell, I am thou, or I am thou. Thou art I, or something just that. Just go with it. And that's the end of my totally comprehensive explanation. If there's anything else you don't understand, you should probably resign yourself to remaining ignorant. But if this part is so miraculous or whatever, why give it to regular students like us? Why we were chosen? Well, all will be made clear when you convince the whole group to join the fight, but not before. I guess I should have seen that coming. One more thing. While you're here, want me to go over the Undying Flame again? The wall of fire outside protecting the school from a lot of threats, but it'll hurt you just as bad if you get too close. Sure. True to their name, the Undying Flames will never run out of fuel. You can't be smothered or extinguished by ordinary means. However, the flames only affects organic matter. They don't damage surrounding buildings, rocks, or anything like that. If you and your friends were to drive a car through it, it will only be the people on the inside that will get burned to a crisp. They ignore regular physics and run over their own rules. Are they magic or something? The Undying Flame Barriers has a radius of a little half a mile, with the Academy at the very center. The wall itself is 30 feet thick, blocking out even the most powerful invaders. Or at least that was the case. Most recently, the enemies have developed a special means of getting through. Luckily for us, the flames can sense them coming and automatically shift the school into defense mode when they do. At the same time, an alarm will be set off to let us know all the time for battle. So when the alarm goes off, the enemy is already on their way. The invaders always leave a day or two between attacks. It's my guess that their mean of getting through the flames takes time to prepare or recharge. We haven't been able to deduce any consistent patterns, though. You should assume the next attack could come at any time. One more thing, the wall only goes so high, but there's no dangers of anything flying in. If the flames sense something trying to pass over them, they'll form a fiery hand and drag the intruder right back down again. The Undying Flame acts like with a will of their own to keep this school safe, and add that to your list of things to be grateful for. I can ask them any number of questions right now, but I doubt I'll get any answers. I got no choice but to accept that, and that is the way things are. Technically, the firing hand has a limit range too, so coming in from space it might be possible. Well, so long as the enemy doesn't think of that, we should be fine. Alright, you made it very clear on how how well defense this place is. Well, I really want to know is, what is it all for? Why are we protecting here? I told you before, didn't I? You'll learn once you get the non-fighters to start fighting. Dong, bing, bong, ding, dong,
Hey
bing.
there, troops! How's your tour of the campus going?
It's going pretty good.
I figure it's about time you met back up and compared notes. Report to the cafeteria immediately!
Why can't we see your brain and heart? I'm not too crazy about dropping everything to do what he says, but I'm pretty much finished looking around. Guess I'll just head back to the cafeteria. Automatic. Sorry about that. I was being called for. So what do you think? Have you all fallen in love with this place yet? Is it so wonderful that you want to spend the rest of your life here? There's no way we'll feel that good about it. Well, if you don't like it, just tough it out. 100 days isn't all that long, and there's more important things to stake than your personal comfort. Why even ask us if you're ultimately going to discount our opinions? You may have noticed some features that aren't available yet, so don't worry. It's all part of my roadmap to Stragger's content release. I'll reveal more of the school facility little by little, so you'll always be something new to look forward to and motivate you going forward. Be more specific. Exactly how do you intend for us to spend our time here when we're not fighting? Oh, right. We are in a school after all. You're probably expecting some kind of curriculum and proper schedule, but we don't have one here. Surprise. What? No schedule. Unless there's an invader attacks like the one yesterday, you're all free to spend your time however you see fit. So we don't gotta do classes or nothing? Shit, man. You should have led with that. Don't tell me you're actually buying into this. It's not like we can leave. Might as well make the most of it while we're here. I think it's too early to say there's no way for us to leave. If you want to find a way out so bad, do it yourself. You're just gonna chicken out and run from the fight anyways, right? Now, settle down. I hate to see friends fighting. It's your fault we're all on the edge. We all been raised in different environments and had different life experiences, so naturally you all have your own values and your own priorities. Each one of you is a unique snowflake, and that's okay. We're all about diversity here. A little difference of opinions and now and then is inevitable. Again, it's your fault that we even need to have this discussion. Having said all that, no matter what you're feeling on the matter, all of you guys are going to have to fight the invaders sooner or later. Sorry if I sound like a broken record, but this war will be decided on the fate of humanity itself. Abstaining is not an option. While this school stands, there's still every chance of a bright future, but if the school falls, so does mankind. The invaders will massacre every last one of you. Then they'll move on to your loved ones. Each one of you has something in your life worth fighting for. It only makes sense for you to work together and keep all of them safe. I can't have you waste time or energy on pesky morals dilemmas. Clear your minds and banish all doubt from your hearts. As humanity's last line of defense against the invaders, you are about to become the very embodiment of hope. Hope? You got to be kidding. This is more like despair. Oh? You're forcing us to participate in this war without telling us the whole story behind it. Who knows what else you might be keeping from us? Saving humanity sounds like a worthy cause, but we got no guarantee that's what we really be doing. As for the things we're supposed to protect, if it even exists, how do we know it's not actually something even more dangerous than the invaders? Not to mention the Henomania. We know next to nothing about this weird power, and you want us to pump our body full of it? Until I get some answers, I'm not believing a single word that comes out of your mouth. We've been over this before, man. He said he only tells us if you guys agree to fight, and I can't agree to fight until I hear the whole truth. We're going around in circles so much it's making me dizzy. Yeah, well, you won't get any progress like this. Alright, if that's the truth you want, then that's what you get. I'll tell you everything. You're going to tell us just like that? I never meant to keep the truth from you all for that long. I was just using it to bargaining chip to motivate you, but it looks like the plan backfired. At this point, it can only salvage your trust in me by giving you the full story. And you really tell us the truth? The whole truth? Nothing but the truth, or at least I like to, but this is some kind of this I came to make on my own. What say we table this discussion until tomorrow? So there are more people involved in this than just you. We'll accept you to tell us about them too. I'm sure you will. I'll run it past the higher ups. If I tell them this is the best way to give you the fight, they'll probably go for it. Although I might have to talk to you individually instead of telling everyone all at once. Well, I do whatever I can. Come find me in the war room tomorrow morning, and I'll let you know what's what the brass say.
Hey.
I've got a lot to do, so I'll call it a day here. So see you tomorrow bright and early. Which, with a cheery wave of his stubby little arms, he's disappeared. Huh? Never thought getting the truth out of him would be this easy. But he still has to discuss it with people in charge, right? He could come back tomorrow and say they shut the idea down. I hope we're all ready. If we learn the truth tomorrow, we'll have no more excuses to stay on the sideline. No excuse? We'll see what happens after we hear what Sir has to say. We can all talk it out and discuss our best course of action then. Yeah, you're right. We can't decide on anything until we know what's really going on. You're hilarious. Mr. Maraku, you clearly have no intention on fighting no matter what happens tomorrow. Shut up. I bet you don't either. Without nothing more discussion, we left the cafeteria and headed back to our rooms. Tomorrow morning, Sarah will tell us the whole truth, and I can't even imagine what this might be. Who's gathering us all here? What we're waiting for? I can only hope everything will make sense once we know that. Bing bong.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay.
Hit the hay.
You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Oof. So there's a nighttime announcement too, just like the morning one. I thought it would be much longer road of learning truth, but hopefully by this time tomorrow we'll know everything we need to know. It's probably won't be the end of our problem, but it'll be a step forward. At any rate, there's no need to worry about any more today. I'll discuss it with others once we heard from Stevie. For now, the only thing I can do is wait for tomorrow to come. Without nothing else to do, I decided to call it a day and got into bed and fell asleep. And we're gonna have like a mono theater or something. Kagura. Oh no, why is girl crying? Oh, we're having a dream. Let's put this in auto.
Come on. Don't cry. If you keep crying like that, your daddy will get sad too. And he won't be able to go to heaven.
Oops. I looked away for 2 seconds and there's blue text. We were only in kindergarten back then and Kagura's dad had just died. Me and Kagura were driving over to her mom's research lab when it happened. The car crashed and that changed her life. A security alert had sounded and suddenly people were scrambling around trying to get to the nearest shelter. Kagura dad swerved to avoid someone and well, the car was almost entirely destroyed. Her dad leaned over from the driver's seat to shield her from the impact right at the last second. Some miracles he made it in time. And Kagura survived. Ooh, sorry if you heard me sneeze, but her father wasn't so lucky. After the funeral, Kagura was inconsolable. She just sat there and cried. There was nothing I could do.
My daddy's gone.
Don't cry anymore, okay? I know your daddy's gone, but I'll be your daddy from now on, so you don't have to be sad.
Excuse me? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I shouldn't laugh. I really shouldn't laugh. What? What is that line? What? I have to see that line again.
I'll be your daddy from now on, so you don't have to be sad.
What the fuck? What is but why is that a line? Why is that a line? Oh my god. Were they high? Like, what the fuck? Okay. Whatever.
You're too little, Taki. You can't be a daddy.
Maybe, but I'm just glad you're okay, Karua. That your daddy protected you.
But I'm not okay. I got this big cut right across my tummy. The doctors say it's gonna leave a scar. It'll never go away. Not even when I'm a grown-up. I bet no one will want to marry a girl with a big, ugly scar like this.
Then, when we grow up, I'll marry you. By then, I won't be too little anymore.
Huh?
What is this writing?
I'll marry you someday, Karua. Then you'll never have to be alone. I'll always be there to protect you.
What is this writing? Like, what is this? This is so stupid. What is this writing? It's so... What is this? It's so stupid. It's so fanficky. Like, what is this? It's not that it's sweet. I mean, like, oh, a cute moment and all that, but
You'll protect me?
Yeah. Now that your daddy's gone, I'll keep you safe instead. So please, don't cry. Whatever happens, I'll protect you, Karua. No matter what, I promise.
Taki. Thank you. I think I'm going to be all right now. You promised. So you gotta do it, okay?
that's right. I made a promise to protect Kagura no matter what. I'm not about to break that promise. To keep Kagura safe, I have to keep on fighting. And I'll fight. I have to fight. I jolted upright in bed, throwing off the covers in a panic. My whole body was drenched in sweat and my heart was racing like I just woken up from a nightmare. No, not just a memory, a childhood memory of Kagura and me. I totally forgotten about that time. Why did I dream about it all of a sudden? I wonder what Kagura's doing right now. She probably hasn't stopped worrying ever since I disappeared. That would just be her, just like her. Come to think of it, what does everyone back in the residential complex think happened to me? Are they treating me as a missing person, or did they assume I died in that monster attack? I have to ask Sir about that too.
Huh?
Siege, I'm wide awake now and I'm so sweaty. It's not even close to the morning yet. Maybe I'll just step outside for some fresh air. Let me save real quick. Alright. I'll get out of bed and slowly make my way towards the door. Along the way, I happen to catch a glimpse of myself in the mirror. it's me. In spite of everything, it's still me, right? It's the same face I see in the mirror every morning, but somehow something about it seems wrong. I don't know how to describe it. It's like this reflection doesn't feel like me anymore. Is this an Undertale reference? I wonder if this is a side effect of using the Hinomiya.
Who are you? I'm Takumi Sumino. Aren't I?
What am I doing? This is so stupid. Coming back to my senses, I turn away from the mirror and walked out the door. As soon as I go outside, the scene that greeted me took my breath away.
I've heard of those. They're stars, right?
The night sky far above my head was now dotted with countless glimmering pinpricks of light. Pinpricks? I've never heard. The vastness, the endless of it all was almost terrifying, but in a way, it was beautiful too. It inspired a sense of awe in me I've never felt before.
I wonder what Karawa would say if she saw this.
As I stood wondering, my gaze drawn into a different large light in the sky.
It looks so close. Is that another planet?
Not a planet, a different kind of celestial body. I'm sure I read about it once. It's a big chunk of rock orbiting the Earth, visible to the naked eye. What's it called again? It's on the tip of my tongue. The moon. It's the... Oh, that's interesting. They don't know what the moon is. All of a sudden it felt like I wasn't alone. I spun around to see who it was. What the hell? Who? You're on fire. No, I'm quiet. It wasn't a person, more like a burning, flickering apparition in the shape of a young man. A fire with a mind of its own? Not just any fire either. They were undying flames. Huh? The way its mouth is moving, it's talking. I can't hear a thing though.
What is it? What are you trying to tell me?
That thing seems to hear me okay, but my question seems to upset it. It's like profound sorrow passed over its fiery. The next moment, it disappeared into the thin air. Huh? What just happened? What was that? Don't tell me, was that a ghost? Was that him? Ghost or not, it's definitely been trying to communicate with me, but what was it trying to say and why? Vainly trying to comprehend what I've seen and what I don't meant, I just stood there dumbfolded. It was a while before I could even bring myself to move from that spot. In the end, I didn't get a wink of sleep for the rest of the night. I just sat in bed waiting for the morning announcements. Day 3. Ding dong. And that will be the end of it, if I can save.
Up and Atom troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 3rd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Then oops. I looked away for 2 seconds. Should I tell everyone I saw that? Would they believe me? I'm not sure if they'll believe me. They might just write it off as a dream or say I'm going crazy. But I'll think about that later. Today's the day. Sir was going to tell us the truth. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. Also, I figure out why I'm doing it. I'm pressing the wrong button. That skips. I'm pressing the B button. But I'll think about that later. Today, I can decide what to do after the about that ghost boy after. We're supposed to meet up in the war room, right? All right. This is gonna be the end of stream. So we're gonna save real quick. All right. Do. All right. And let's go over here. But yeah, that was fun. That was interesting. I am very intrigued of how this is gonna go. Yeah. But yeah, no, this is very intriguing. This is very fun stuff. I'm excited to continue playing more. I'm can't wait to meet more of the characters and see how they are and all that. And just have a fun time, you know. I think there's more characters because like in the box art and little stuff that I've seen from the game, there seems to be like more stuff. But yeah, I can't wait to see more, and I'm excited. But yeah, I had fun. Hopefully I can stream tomorrow. Maybe I can stream tomorrow before I go to work. I'll think about that. But yeah, this was fun. I hope you guys enjoy as well. For people who are watching this on YouTube, you can come on YouTube. I should probably have said all this while the game was still on screen, but oh well, I'll just put it on the description. I'll put this as a VOD anyways eventually on a different channel. But yeah. I can't wait to continue playing, and yeah, this is gonna be real fun. All right, everyone, I hope you have a good time and all that. Time for me to go.